So a full 90 today,
Yeah.
not the result you wanted.
Yeah.
How did you feel with a little more freedom to roam in that kind of three-man midfield?
It felt great. I felt like it looked great for the most part. Obviously disappointing result. If you ask anyone in the locker room, definitely very disappointed with the result. But in terms of the effort and in terms of the actual soccer, I'm very happy with that. I think for the first game coming out of a hectic week with new changes, hats off to everyone involved, from the staff down to the players on the field for being professional about it and carrying on. And I'm very encouraged. Although the result wasn't what we wanted, I'm very encouraged moving on, especially moving on to next week with a tough opponent. But with the fans, this for me, it's the first time playing in front of an atmosphere like this, and I tell you, it's pretty sick. But with that said, I think we owe it to ourselves to get a better result, and definitely the fans that come out.
So you're in a different spot from everyone else where you just came into this situation and then had the change. How has that locker room changed in this week, and what do you feel is different about this team today and going forward?
Well, you can't discount, the stuff Peter brought to this team. He definitely brought a lot of discipline to the team. But moving forward, I think there's definitely a little bit more freedom. And you saw that tonight with players interchanging, players having each other's back, and covering for each other. And I think that's a huge foundation to be laid, especially moving forward. Now it's about doing the other, gritty stuff in front of, the other team's goal, which is the hardest thing to do in soccer. But I think if we keep on, pushing and pushing like we did tonight in the fashion we did tonight, I am more than confident that very good things will come. I would take this result any day of the week if it means that we show not only the soccer we showed, but more so the effort and the togetherness. I think that's a huge, huge positive to take from this. But at the end of the day, it's not good enough because we didn't win, and this game's all about wins and losses. And we, I in particular, and I know the team in particular, wants to get a lot more wins. To catch, make up ground for the start of the season.
Fair enough. Good luck next weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right, so just describe the mood, how you played versus the result.
I mean, it was tough. Obviously, I think 100% of us believe that we deserve better than the loss. But, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it now, and we just got to keep going forward. We got to realize that we did play great today, but we just need to finish our chances.
And how did you feel your brother in front of you? You guys looked like you had some good chemistry going up that wing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I know his tendencies more than anybody. We grew up playing together, so it's just a matter of us playing together since we were young, and just the chemistry is there. I know any runs that he's going to make or the balls that he's going to play. So
you got Sporting KC coming in next weekend, another big team. What do you change, or do you change anything?
I don't think we change anything. We just need to finish. We need to finish our chances. Like I said, we played great today, so why would we want to change anything?
How much do the coaches talk to you about, sort of monitoring your aggression, both you and Shane, in getting forward? I mean, do they talk about getting caught up the field, or they're just sending you on your way?
I mean, there's not much they can tell you throughout the run of the play. You can't really hear the coaches while you're playing out there, so. I mean, you just have to pick and choose the times that you have to go up or when you need to stay back. Usually we try and attack one at a time, so we're balancing the back. But it's just a matter of us realizing when we can go.
Now, at your age, you probably didn't expect to be a veteran for a team, but you've been around, played for a few teams. How do you help these young guys as they're trying to find their way and convert the chances?
I mean, I think it's just a matter of being professional and just repetition. In training, we need to work on finishing. And I think with repetition, we'll be all right.
Good luck next weekend. All right, Jack, how did it feel to get back out there on the field? You looked like you had a lot of energy. What were you trying to do?
Just trying to make a statement. I haven't played in, 5 or 6 games now, and I just wanted to go out there, cause havoc, and, give Coach Ack something to think about next time, next week for the lineup.
So you had a lot of chances. What do you need to do in your own mind to get yourself some goals?
I mean, I just need to really just catch a lucky break. We did have a lot of chances throughout the game, and if one goes in, it's a whole different game. So I think overall the team just needs a lucky break, and then the goals will start coming.
How does this locker room feel different over this past week? Obviously, it's a little different for you getting back into the lineup. What are you feeling? What do you feel about the team around you?
It's just a lot of energy. It's a change, and everyone's looking forward to it. Something different, and obviously we weren't doing so well before. So hopefully, we can carry it onto the field, a new change.
So, what do you guys need to improve on and change? Is it just the finishing going into Sporting Kansas City?
Yeah, really. I mean, just finishing overall, we played great tonight. They had one or two decent chances, and unfortunately, it's part of the game, and they put one in. But if we play like that every week, we'll eventually find ourselves back into the playoff picture.
Sounds good. Good luck. All right, Antoine, you're making a reputation for coming on, adding some toughness, adding some speed. What's going through your mind as you're running on the pitch? What are you trying to do out there?
Whenever I'm on the pitch, everyone tells me to just go out there, work hard, run hard. And I just go out there and I try to work as hard as I can and try to get behind them as much as possible. And, the team knows that, I have a little speed on me, so they try to put it behind them so I can run onto the ball.
In addition to the speed, you've been mixing it up with some big fullbacks and coming off the better for it. So what are you doing to prepare for that? How do you train to take that abuse and come out the other side?
All you need to do is train 1 week with our team, and you gotta get used to getting hit. You go out there every day. You got Shannon, you got Carlos, you got guys like that beating you up on the practice field. So when you get on the game field, it's not as bad because you're used to it.
So talk about that turn and then putting the ball off the post. What were you feeling? How'd that go for you?
Yeah, I don't really remember how I found myself in that position, but I had the ball and there was I think Jack was in the middle of the box, and I could have passed it to him, but I saw Hamid leaning towards the pass, so I just tried to curl it into the front post and missed it.
So is it just down to luck to getting the goals, or what do you think you guys need to do to make sure you start finishing those chances?
Yeah, I think at this point it's down to luck. We created enough opportunities to get a goal. I think we deserved more than one goal tonight, and just if one of us was able to find the back of the net, I think the game would have been completely different.
Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
So before we get to the defense, talk me through your wild flailing side volley attempt.
I saw Antoine go down the line, and I was open on the back post. He played a good ball, but my positioning was up. It was too up, and the ball was behind me, so I had to make the scissor kick attempt, and unfortunately, it didn't go my way.
Close on that one. So
it was close, or what?
No.
Yeah,
so playing center back, looked like you were just trying to focus on playing all two-touch. Was that something you set out to do before the match?
Yeah, because you're the last line of defense. You just want to keep it simple, not try to be a playmaker in the back. Yeah, let the guys in front of you do that. And I thought it was easy just being simple, playing it to the center mids or outside back, and just doing my job playing defense.
With Di Rosario and Mike Santos and Nahar and Pontius, all those guys for your first match at center back, any nerves, or you just going out to play?
No, luckily I was able to play against a bunch of them 2 weeks ago in the Open Cup game. D-Ro wasn't there. He's a big difference, and that was the main focus. But we played him a number of times throughout my years, so I wasn't too nervous or anything.
How's Carlos been helping you adjust, and what has he been saying to help you with your positioning, whatever it is?
He's good. If I get called ball watching when it's on my side, then he tells me to tuck in. He's a good captain. He's been able to give us confidence, whether we make a good play or just, let us know when we need to pick it up.
So the first 90 minutes in the book, what do you need to improve on in your own game going into Kansas City?
Hopefully I could get some head balls. Mike Santos is kind of big, but still it's tough. I was trying to make him just mess up on his flick-ons if I knew I'm not going to win it. So just try to be able to win more head balls and just maybe get a goal if I have another chance.
What does this team need to change in order to get a win against Kansas City?
Finish. We had a bunch of chances. I think we played pretty well today. If we finish, we put DC on their heels, especially at home with the crowd. And I think if we just put one away, it'll change the whole atmosphere and give us a little boost.
Let's hope you get them.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.